This is the top 5 adaptive tools that I use every day of my life since going completely blind, and that really helps just me be able to do things. So if you're really interested in knowing about that and seeing what I use to help me get around every day, go ahead and keep watching, because you never know, you might see one that might shock you or that you never knew about. Like, okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome to Being Blackout, where we hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil. I'm your girl Blackout, and on this channel, I speak about my life and my journey as a deafblind woman, a newly deafblind woman. I haven't been deafblind for very long, only the past few years, but I've been hard of hearing most of my life. So now that you got that backstory, if you don't know anything else about me, go watch some other videos to check that out. And on this video, we're gonna talk about the top 5 tools that I use every day to just that really helps me get around, like helps me live my life and make things so much easier. Okay, so before we get into it, if you're disabled, if you are blind, if you're deaf, go ahead and list down below some of the tools that helps you every day, that gets around, that helps make your life so much easier. Or if you know some of the tools that I'm talking about and you got them too, go ahead and link it down below and help me out. If you know anything that make it even better for a sister, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. These are the top 5 tools in no particular order. I'm just gonna grab one and we're gonna go. I guess the first one is the thing that I use the most. No, what? No. I'm going to save that one for last. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is this little thing here. This is a liquid indicator. You got these little metal prongs, and you'll put that in the cup. Alright, so this little thing is the liquid indicator, and you put these little metal prongs into the cup. Okay, will they fit in this bottle? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm so blind. And it makes that noise, let you know, hey, it's up there. It's up there. And you about to start spilling it all over the place. You want to be careful, okay? So that's what that is. This little metal prong, and it really helps, especially when it's like I'm just pouring water or something. I can either just use my finger, or a lot of times I just drink out of a water bottle with some water for real. But if I'm going to make myself some tea or something, usually it's hot. So that's when this little thing comes in handy. Make some tea or some coffee. I'm not really a coffee drinker, but I do be going in on some tea. Which reminds me, if you want to help a sister out and support my channel, if you like what you're seeing so far, or maybe you see some other videos, go ahead and go to my description or in the comment section. Click the link to buy me a boba milk tea, okay? Because that's what I drink. I love some boba milk tea. Just to say, to support me and keep me going, to be able to continue with this channel and my other endeavors, like my book. And yeah, so that's what this little handy dandy thing comes in. For the minute before I had this, I was making my teas. I could still see a little bit, and so I would just like move the cup a little bit, like, or feel it, like the hot spot of the mug, to see where it's hot. And I'm like, okay, it's probably at that point where I can see it a little bit, where I can probably see when I reach the top just a smidge, just a little bit. If I put it in the light, I was able to make out a little bit what it was at, and I'm like, okay, that's good enough. But now I can't do that because I'm completely blind. So this thing, very helpful. I love it so much. Okay, so that's number one. The next thing I want to say is my iPad. Is it upside down? Hold on. Okay, it's right. Is it the right side? No, wait. Hold on. Okay, it's upside right now. Alright, this is my iPad, and my case probably looks a little crusty, but my iPad's probably dirty. Don't judge me. I need to get a new screen protector. Apparently it's dirty. Ooh, why is it taking a picture? I think it has that's voiceover, which is number 3 on the list. But we're gonna talk about voiceover in a bit. So this is my iPad. I use my iPad or my phone every day to help me, like, send messages and go on YouTube, or just watch TV, watch movies, watch shows, um, write my book, um, just a lot of everyday tasks, or even just use the app. Okay, which I'm gonna go ahead and go into the next one, because there's an app called Be My Eyes. It's actually not on the list, but I said the next one, but it's actually not on the list. It should have been on the list, but I don't really use it too often. But it's the Be My Eyes app, and so I might want to use my iPad or my iPhone to go to that app, take a picture it'll like you can take a picture of whatever. Like if I'm cooking something and I need to know what this is, like the can, and it'll say, yeah, just take a picture and it'll let me know what it is. Or if I take a picture of my room and my room is messy, I did that before and it described my room, which I did not like, and it was kind of creepy. I'm not really a big AI fan like that, but since going blind, it's been very helpful. AI has been a very helpful tool, but it told me my room was messy. It said, "Girl, you need to get up and clean up your room." Now it didn't say that, but I knew it was thinking it. It wanted to say that, but so the way it was describing my room, like, how you gonna do me like that? But Be My Eyes app is a very helpful one that I use every now and then. There was another one since 8, but that one I think that one was tripping. It started bugging. I think you need to pay for it at some point. I don't know. But Be My Eyes app on Be My Eyes app, I think you can also call someone to ask, hey, what's this? And they can help you. But I never used that feature because I have family members and stuff. I can call them up and they usually help me for the most part. So I never used that feature of it. But just the picture taking capabilities is really awesome. Amazing. And then you can also ask it questions like, if it's like, oh, that's a can, I'm like, well, what does this say on the nutrition label or something like that? It'll answer. So that's really neat. So I use my iPad for accessing those type of apps to help me. Also, ChatGPT or any of those others I'm using to help me write my book. Um, if you want to know more about my book, go ahead and comment down below and let me know if you want me to go ahead and do some videos on that. But I'm using that to write my book. Another AI, but I need because I don't like dictation, and I can just because it dictation do me wrong. It do me really wrong. They don't get what I'm saying. And so when I can write into ChatGPT, it can make sense of what I'm actually saying, like the words that I said, and then it can write it out for me. So that's why I use ChatGPT for to help go ahead and write that out for me. Otherwise, I'm like, I got these ideas, but I can't write them out. So I mean, other people do it. I just got to figure out how to use voiceover and dictation better, but I don't know how to use that right now like that. So ChatGPT has been very helpful. So yeah, that's I use my iPad to access those apps to help me. The next thing, number 3, is voiceover. So you heard a little bit of voiceover. I have it as a man's voice. 1:57 p.m. It's 1:57 p.m. right now, and I also have Siri's voice as a man too. So I want to say Siri and Alexa in the same category as VoiceOver. So VoiceOver helps me read the screen. It's a screen reader. On the Android, which I really don't care for, I have this little Android right here that I don't really use too often. It's my phone. I use my iPhone more often, but because I'm more used to the voiceover. This got talkback. Now, if I had like a Samsung, this is like a little cheap Android. If I had a Samsung phone or this was like a little cheap little free phone. But if I had like a Samsung phone or a Galaxy Tab or something like that, I wanted to try those ones so bad. 'Cause I wonder what the talkback um feature is like on those ones, and those are the more upscale of the Androids, and I really want to try those out so bad, just to really compare it to VoiceOver and see which one I really like better, TalkBack or VoiceOver. So if y'all had VoiceOver or then TalkBack or have TalkBack, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what that's about and how you like that. Which one do you like better, a VoiceOver or TalkBack, the iOS or the Android? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Let me know. I want you to go ahead and write down below. Um, so voiceover just is a screen reader. It helps me navigate through my screen. It reads the text. It helps me figure out what buttons to press, what blinks to press, what messages have been read to me, like sent to me, what I'm writing to others, and things like that. And it helps me scroll like the apps and things. So that's just basically what it is. It's a screen reader tool just to let me know and help me see what's actually on the screen. I'm still learning it. I'm not that skilled and advanced in it right now, and I'm still learning about that. Let's go ahead and go talk about number 4. Number 4 is a Bible app on the iPhone. No, on the iPad. KJV Bible. I think I got 2 of them, and they speak. I like that they read it to me. Although I can use voiceover to read it as well if I want to slow it down and really hear the words. But I like that it just speaks, and that really helped me when I was going blind to be able, because I couldn't read my Bible anymore. and just to sit there and be able to listen to it, and it was able to go in me a little bit more easier than it was when I was trying to read it anyways, and help me get God's word in, and I was able to make it through the whole Bible. Now I didn't, even though I made it through the whole Bible, y'all know, if y'all know, y'all read the Bible front and back, that you got to keep reading it and go through it because you ain't gonna catch everything. So it makes it easier for that. I got a lot of lessons from it, so I'm very helpful. I mean, very thankful that there's so many different KJV Bibles, and the ones I got, there's two, and they're both called KJV. So when I'm trying to open it, I don't know which one I'm really opening. But yeah, so that's great. So that's number 4 of my adaptability. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if that counts with the iPad. I should, apps and stuff on that, but I'm adding it as a separate own thing. Okay, so, and this is going to go into number 5, the last, certainly not least, the thing I use absolutely every day without fail, because if I don't use it, I won't be able to hear. Not that well. So these are my hearing aids. I don't know if it's upside down, right side up. This is a box with my hearing aids in it, okay? How do I even open it? I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm like, usually I figure it out on my own, but I'm trying to see, does it? Oh, it got the stickers on it. So I'm not about to open it. These are my backup hearing aids. I got my hearing aids actually in my ears right now. And I just got some backup ones for just in case anything happened with these ones, or if I have it in my bag, if I need to go on the, get up and go. Because like I said, there's fires out here. I don't know. I just did a video and I think I was thinking about how there's fires, and so I have packed my little survival bag, and I needed my adaptability tool, and I needed my handy dandy hearing aids in there, a spare cane in there because I'm blind and that the struggles is real. But with God by my side, I'll survive. Okay, I will survive. So these are some hearing aids from Earcentric off of Amazon, and I got them quite a few times. I think when I first got some, I think I didn't really know how to take care of them too well, so they were not lasting. But I learned how to do it, and they got a little, or maybe they just made the quality a little better because they're lasting. The ones I have now, it's been a year. They're more like amplifiers than hearing aids because they just amplify everything. They don't really filter out like background noise, so that I can really focus on the person. That so it's everything's just loud on its own, but it's still very helpful because hearing aids, regular hearing aid, or hearing aids that do all that, they cost way too much. They're thousands of dollars that the girl don't have, the sister don't have, and insurance wasn't trying to cover it. Okay, so that is the top 5 tools I use every day that helps me get through my life and make my life a little easier. And if I didn't have them, I honestly don't know what I'd do. I'm so thankful and grateful that I live in a time where accessibility tools or adaptive tools are available for me, because I don't know how they did it back in the day. Oh my gosh. I mean, with God, anything is possible. They was out here thriving and stuff, but I'm happy that I got these things. So if you've seen anything that you just never seen before, or you like, what's that? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know. Or maybe you got some tools. I think I might have asked y'all this, but if you got some tools that you think that you absolutely need every day, why don't you go ahead and comment down below and tell me all about it? I want to connect with you and hear about it, okay? So go ahead and watch some of my other videos. My next video, go ahead and comment down below so you can get my next video when that comes up. And maybe go ahead and watch this of my